tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chicks. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. But if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then But if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
45, one.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
50, green. 12, 10, black ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Red. Cycle. Ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
65.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down throw here for Ward. He finds Tigger Cocklow for the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Shakes himself free. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Goes to the hurry up here. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Smile London. And the Panthers get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go, set. Good. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Eagle blue. Red, 38. Green jack. Ready.
And going play action. Young. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Hey, go steal. Ready. Black shot. Blue, 32. Set.
From the gun, they give to Brooks. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Black, drill green.
On third down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Wangu now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
45, what, blue, strike. Smash, red. Check,
Shotgun snap now to Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Now it's Young. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers with a slim 2-point lead early. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go. 60 Vikings. 60.
Ward off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy. So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Titans have a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. On it to nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Into traffic, complete. It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They'll start out with third and maybe a couple inches at most. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They'll come up on first and 10. Now the shotgun. It's Ward. That one's complete to Chuma ATK. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Dude, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the double.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we can see them go for it? Let's find out.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4. He's keeping it. He's going for it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take a second quarter lead. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He's going well so far. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Trouble, 38. Yeah, ready.
Pass out quickly to Leggett. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Down the sideline, past the 25. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Reno, return. Ready.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. All the left side. All right, short of the marker for the Mulrich, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Titans.
From the gun, it's Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Baker with the return. 6 away from 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go steal. Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Set, go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. First down from the 42.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Young. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Blue striker. Set. Hut. 6. Next rip. Red. 38. Set.
Young working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Now again, right side to Mitchell. He cuts outside. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Ready up.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. And now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
17.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Baker with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Black 40. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Black
That's good for our Panthers.
First down, Young. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
60 red, green jack. Edo blue. Red, cycle. Ready.
To the air, yet again. Young. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Look at that power. Deep left side. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Nearly an interception on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Mitchell up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Ward setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Come on. Hey. Get the wolf.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here comes the Titans punting unit. That's the tackle. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, hut.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Black 40. Claws red. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. Hits the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Titans 28, Panthers 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Defense throwing blitz here, Ward. That one's complete, right side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. Ward off the play fake. Oh, someone just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's just give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Ready? Blue 32, blue strikers. Steal, check steal. Set.
Young throwing here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Gets some space around midfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Green, yellow, blue, yellow, go. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Green jack. Ready?
Now it's Young. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Set, hunt. Red, cycle, black, red, yellow. Edo blue. Hey, red. Set.
Young working from the gun. Pass a cut by Brooks. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll do good for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Panthers have the ball and need to erase that deficit to win their first title. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go next.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Check, huh?
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Down. 50, green. Slide blue.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
Ready. Black Ultra. Red 38. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He put everything he had into this one. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mitchell on the carry. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got TK. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have a 1st. On the gun, it's Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now. Ward dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Again, Ward going to the air. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go. Let's go.
They run the counter to Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Okay, break.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Mitchell again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Wangu now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
White, white. Yellow, 22. Green jack. Smash, red. Set, go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Taking a shot deep here. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go. 10 black. Steel black. Cut, cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here's the backup. First throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers down by 12. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Now to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to pass it here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here's Ward. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Wangu now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue stripe, yellow, 43. Go red. Red, yellow. Drill green. Smash, smash. Ready.
Young to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
From the shotgun, Ewers. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Looking to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Wangu now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Big gain downfield. He's all the way across midfield down the inside that 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw, here's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 40, 70. Let's take 19.
Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Ewers to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. And the Capitals country music sure is gonna be rocking tonight. The Tennessee Titans are Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to